All right, our rolls gonna be good. 51. Ooh, those are pretty good rolls. Nice enter. Hey guys, so I want to make a video on how I farmed my headhunter roughly in like I think 33 hours or so, including my PC and internet issues, of course, and a strategy you can do right now. As you see in this video is probably not like one day after I got headhunter or whatever, but yeah. So the strategies I use, it's all on my sheet. Once again, I always put my strategies here. What I did was just early Legion Beyond. So I did this to start. Except I did take out Beyond, and the reason why I took out Beyond, even though I thought it would be good, is because 6 links this league are so cheap. And because 6 links are so cheap, yeah, that means the Tainted Fusion is also pretty cheap. So Beyond ended up not being as worth it as I would hope. In a regular league, this would have been like 60, 70, 80 chaos. Right now, it's like, yeah, 38, 33 chaos. So I took out Beyond, and all I did was take out all these Beyond nodes and got more map effect. So I just took all these map effect nodes, and that was the only change that I did. That was the entire Atlas tree. Beyond is still okay if you want to do it. You can also take Endless Tide if you want. The boss is too hard. But yeah, it ended up being less profitable than I thought because 6 links are so cheap. Therefore, Tainted Fusions are also so cheap. Yeah, this was the primary strategy I used to farm Headhunter. Just to show what the Atlas tree would look like if you want to follow this and not do Beyond. It's pretty simple. You just click all these map effect nodes. And that's pretty much about it. And I think I took this one as well. Yeah, my Atlas tree was like this. So that's what I use for my Headhunter. Despite 6 links being worth it, despite emblems also being worth it, it is still quite lucrative if you're fast and if you have Inspired Learning. Inspired Learning vastly speeds up your legions per an hour. So it still is a good strategy, especially since red altars are pretty high value. But I'll show you some other strategies you can do as well. But yeah, as for Legion, you can either just do an Alch and go, or you can do higher investment, which is more profit. So if you did want to invest more and make more currency, you would use 4 chisels on it and then use scarabs. So you always want to use scarabs, and this is very, very important for early league currency, is to always try using scarabs. It doesn't have to be the most efficient scarabs, but as long as you're using scarabs. There's 2 setups you can do. Or at least what I like doing, there's probably other setups as well. You can do like 3 Legion scarabs or 4 Legion scarabs with an officer. This depends on the price. If these are too expensive, I don't like buying these. Like currently at 5C each, I'm not a big fan of using these. You can if you want, see if you like making profit with this, but for me this is too expensive. So the other setup I ended up using was 2 monster lineage, a scarab forwards, and adversaries. This is just like match a pack size for your red altars. It makes the maps a little bit faster. Of course, you don't get more legion value, but it actually was pretty decent profit for me. Now these I would only buy if they're like 2 chaos or less. Maybe 3 chaos, it's okay. You probably still make good profit at 3 chaos. But yeah, these go to 4 chaos. I want to buy it. Yeah, those are the primary 2 Legion scarab setups I use. Make sure you always, Alch chisel if you're going to use scarabs. If you're not going to use scarabs, I don't know if I would chisel. Kind of depends on the price. Yeah, I wouldn't chisel your maps unless you're using scarabs, because at this price, it's probably not worth just Alch chisel to go. That's the primary strategy I use to farm Headhunter, but I will talk about some other strategies as well that you can also do. So once again, all this stuff on here is still relevant. It's still updated. You just probably going to do the easy, low investment stuff. So the other strategy is also pretty good early league right now is Destructive Play. This is like no very, very early and no investment whatsoever. But essentially, you're just running like either shaper maps. So you can do like 4 different Guardian maps and do a Guardian rotation. Or you can do 10 random maps and then run the Maven invitation, right? The reason why this is decent profit is that one, all these maps right here, like Synth maps, Guardian maps, Conqueror maps, all like 7 to 10 chaos each. So it's just like nice passive income. There's practically 0 investment whatsoever. There's only investment if you do shaper maps, but shaper maps like Guardian maps or whatever are very, very worth doing if you can handle it. And you also have heist boxes here for some extra free profit. Now, if you do this strategy, do not alch your maps. At most, I would just do transmute and go, because yeah, finding Destructive Play early on when your character's weak can be quite challenging. So don't alch your map. Just transmute, aug, and go, and you should be fine. This is a very, very nice, early, easy Atlas strategy that can earn you some, nice currency. The other strategy I want to talk about real quick is the altar/contract farm. This is honestly pretty similar to that of Legion, but it's easier and there's not much else going on. Essentially, you're just farming max red altars. This strategy you can do alch and go, or you can do higher investment with chisels plus hordes and lineage. Once again, max magic pack size. This will increase how many altars you are getting with red altars. Red altars early league always very valuable because auto bubblegum currency is quite expensive. But yeah, very similar to that of Legion. It's just no Legion, but it's the same concept. And you have contracts. You just sell these on your Fostas now. So pretty easy. It's a more passive currency. It's a very, very easy starter strategy. And this is also pretty nice for KB because it's just max clear speed, right? You just zoom through the map, get all the red altars, go next map. Yeah, that's mostly about it. Just want to give you 3 early easy Atlas strategies and what I use to farm Headhunter. Of course, I'll have more strategies coming out over the next week or whatever. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. But yeah,